let's talk about 4 things to look for when you're picking a CPA. How you figure out, when you're shopping around, maybe you just started a business and you want to know that you can come by, people can walk by. You're just live. Show Leslie on the camera. So let's talk about some things to look for when you're picking a CPA. If you just started a business, you're shopping around, maybe your old CPA had a heart attack and died, because that's happening to a lot of CPAs right now because there's a bunch of gray hairs in the profession. I can't tell you how many new clients we've gotten because they said my CPA died. That's not going to be me because I'm trying to be healthy, but it can happen. So I guess that's the first thing to look for. Are they alive? Second thing to look for is, are they going to add value or just fill out the forms? So many CPAs are just form filler outers. They take the numbers that you give them after the year ends and plug in the numbers, and that's fine, and they're accurate when they do that, but that's not the best use of a CPA. You want a CPA that's going to add value and figure out how they can save money on taxes for you, and how they can figure out how you can maybe grow your business, or maybe you're spending too much in a certain category of expenses. Where are they going to add value? Second, or third, since we talked about the being alive thing, are they proactive or reactive? Do they wait for you to call with problems, or do they call you every now and then and say, hey, how's business going? How can we help? Have you thought of this for, getting back to that adding value, have you thought of this tax strategy? Or looking ahead to some potential tax laws that might be changing and informing you of those. Are they being proactive in their relationship with you? And it's good to ask your CPA of this when you're shopping around and when you're in the overall interview phase. Third is, do they work for you or work for the IRS? I've had so many clients and prospects, when I'm talking to them, they say, I feel like my tax guy's just working for the IRS. They keep telling me why I can't do things and why I can't write that off, versus working for you and figuring out how to minimize your tax bill and improve your business, and think of ways that we can do that versus ways that we can't. And lastly, do they know your niche? There are lots of different businesses out there and business types, and usually a lot of them have different quirks and different normal things that go on within that industry. It's helpful if they know, kind of know you, and whether that's you're an employee and you need to find a CPA who works with W-2s and itemized deductions and does those really well for really cheap, or you're in, say, like real estate. We work with a lot of real estate agents, so we know their personality type and what they need from us and what their numbers should look like at a quick glance. Or maybe you're in international waters where you have a bunch of businesses in different countries, and so you need someone who specializes in that. Whatever that is, whatever your specialty is, they should know it, and you should ask them that, and if they've worked in your arena before. So those are the 4 things to look for when picking a CPA, and yeah, that's that. So I'm gonna take a sip of iced tea. A little product placement here, sponsorship time. I got $500,000 for this for all you viewers watching.